Hi, I'm Verity, a Toastmaster at Two Oceans Toastmasters. I'm really excited to be chatting to you because obviously you've just joined Toastmasters and you're probably wondering, now what? By now you should have received 2 manuals from your Vice President membership at the club. They're going to look a little different to mine. I've been a member for 5 years, but you will have received your Competent Communicator and your Competent Leadership Manual. I know when I joined Toastmasters, I was so excited to start my journey, but I really thought it was just about speaking, and I was quite surprised to discover that there was a leadership side as well. So I just want to give you a quick insight into both. But I'm going to start with one you'd probably be most interested in, which is the speaking side. Start with number 1. That's your icebreaker. This is where we as a club get to know you, and you get to practice standing up in front of an audience and sharing your story. Speak about the thing you know best, yourself. We're not looking for you to be a brilliant speaker, we're just looking to get to know your strengths and help you see where you can improve. Once you've done that, you move on to your second speech, where all you have to do is learn how to organize a speech. Once you've learned that skill, you go to your third speech, where all you have to do is learn to get to the point. Make sure that the audience knows what you were trying to convey to them. And then speech after speech then builds on those skills. You add in vocal variety, body language, getting comfortable on the stage. You add in the use of beautiful language to make sure that people remember what you're saying and that you paint vivid pictures in their minds. Then you learn how to add in a little bit of research so that you can back up what you're saying. Visual aids, so that people can really get the point of what you're trying to share with them. And then by your 9th and your 10th speech, you put all those skills together and you learn to persuade with power and finally to inspire. But the beautiful thing is we don't expect you to start at your 10th speech. You start at the first speech and you slowly build your skills. We like to say Toastmasters is a lot like a gym. Once you've got your card, you need to start going, but you're going to build those muscles slowly. We're not expecting you to lift the heavy weights at your first session. So what's beautiful about Toastmasters is you build your skills slowly, and there's always the help of members to make sure that you're learning what you need to learn. You'll be assigned a mentor with the club. You might notice someone of the members who you would really like to help you. You can always approach them and ask them. Otherwise, the Vice President membership and the Vice President education will make sure that there's someone to help you prepare your speeches. And then at each meeting, you'll get evaluations from other club members, letting you know what you're doing really well and also what you can improve. So it's a journey that we go on with you, and we're excited to see you build your confidence and build your speaking skills. While you're doing that, you might not want to speak at every club meeting, but it's a really good idea to be involved. And this is where the competent leadership side comes in. This is a manual you'll also have received that allows you to work on skills like critical thinking, giving feedback, motivating others, working on your timekeeping skills, being organized. And every meeting has a role where you can learn one of those skills. Whether it's learning to think on your feet, doing table topics, or being the timekeeper, the counter, so you really have to listen and make sure you catch everyone's ums, or being the Toastmaster of the evening, where you have to organize and coordinate that whole evening and keep people excited and motivated throughout the night. Those are the skills that the Competent Leadership Manual allows you to learn. So the trick is to always bring these 2 manuals to your meetings and make sure that a member evaluates what you've done, signs it off for you, and at the end of each manual you receive a fantastic Competent Communicator or Competent Leadership certificate from the United States. We always like to have something a little bit of international, bit of flair, and then you can move on to the advanced leadership and advanced communication skills. But for now, all you have to do is start with speech number 1. And we're so excited for you to break the ice and let us get to know you and start your speaking and leadership journey. Here's to speaking up.